Tanzania, albinos, people who lack pigmentation in their skin, hair and eyes, have long suffered discrimination. But recently they have begun living in terror. Rumours about their magical powers are having deadly consequences.
I couldn't believe it, that children and women and men were being chopped apart for their body parts and used in potions.
The attacks are spurred by rumours that potions made from albino blood, skin and body parts can bring wealth and good fortune. Last October, Miriam was several months pregnant when a group of men attacked her during the night.
The leader had a machete, a torch, and a bottle. He started to cut me up. He totally cut off this arm and gave it to the man with him. I was being slaughtered like a goat.
We've been killed like animals, she sings. Please pray for us. An event calling for an end to violence against albinos, who are constantly reminded of the danger to their lives. This city was once known as the capital of witchcraft, with killings happening almost every month. The most recent, an albino woman hacked to death in May. NGO figures put the number of people with albinism in Tanzania at over 33,000. More than 70 have been killed in the last 3 years, but only 10 people have been convicted and jailed for murder. The remote island of Ukerewe is home to about 70 albinos. Its first albino inhabitants were abandoned by their families. Recently, many have fled the urban centers for refuge on this island, but still, they are not safe. This is the Namigambo family. The little boy, who is 4, survived an attempted kidnap when he was just 3 months old. The mother managed to escape to safety by jumping out of the window. The family says more should be done by the government.
I plead with the government to keep on helping us as it did in the past, when they offered seminars telling the community that these are normal children, just like any other. They only lack some elements in their pigmentation. Those seminars helped a few understand the challenges of living with albinism.
People with albinism can only hope that the government's latest efforts are a move to the right direction and that one day they'll be able to live their lives in safety.
Miriam's sister Marisa can't forget the horror of that night.
Miriam started to bleed. And then I saw her other hand was dangling.
It took more than 10 hours to get Miriam to a local hospital. It's a miracle she's alive today. But the baby she was carrying in her womb died. Miriam's mother has moved from her own village to take care of her daughter and grandson. A gene she carries means that several of her children are albino, though she doesn't have the condition herself. In Tanzania as a whole, there are as many as 170,000 albinos, far higher than the worldwide average. Scientists are still trying to understand why. Albinos are much more susceptible to skin conditions, especially skin cancer. Their average life expectancy here is just 40 years. In the past, albinos in rural areas were often killed at birth. To this day, few albinos even go to school, let alone university, and their job prospects are limited.
People always call us names, that we are 00, that we are albinos.
The notion is that they're magical. They're not human like us. They're ghosts, right? And so if you've got these ghost-like creatures, A, it's not bad killing them because they're not human beings anyway. And B, if you kill the ghost and have a part of its body and can harness it and use it for your own ends, you will have magical power. And so you really need to understand that to understand this crime.
Attacks against persons with albinism are fueled by ignorance.
Vicky Nitatenma is executive director of Under the Same Sun, a Canadian NGO dedicated to the plight of these persecuted people.
They think that persons with albinism are not human. If there is any disaster, there is drought, floods, hurricanes, they are blamed for that.
Their body parts can be sold for thousands of dollars by local witch doctors.
The witch doctors are like gods. They tell their clients that bones and other organs of persons with albinism, if mixed with a magic potion, will make them successful, will make them win elections, will make their businesses boom, and they will help even in their love affairs.
It's this climate of prejudice that has been exploited by some of the 15,000 witch doctors registered in Tanzania's Mwanza region. The limbs, organs and hair of an albino can sell for $1,000. Witch doctors are respected citizens and an established part of the local culture. Melanda James denies she has anything to do with the attacks on albinos, but admits that a few unscrupulous practitioners are giving all witch doctors a bad reputation.
People are accusing us, but I don't know what they're talking about. We are healers. We are not involved in this albino issue.
Very nice. Which bed is yours? Top bunk or bottom bunk? Nice. This is yours? Baraka and Mguru are bunkmates, living in hiding in Tanzania. Does he snore at night? No? You like each other, huh? Yeah. Baraka, is it like having a big brother? Yeah. Does he take care of you?
When some people bully him, Mwigulu tells them off.
So he protects you? Because he has such big muscles? They weren't born brothers, but their shared experiences have made them just that.
Oh, good to see you.
Their easy smiles and friendly manner mask the unspeakable cruelty they've both faced, hunted simply because of how they look. Mwigulu was just 10 years old in a rural village when his life was forever changed. Do you remember what happened the night you were attacked?
Yes. Siku moja nilikuwa natoka shule. Tukaona watu wawili wanatembea. Mmoja akaniziba uso. Afu na niyo mwingine akaanza kunikata. Amekata kwanza, akakosea, ya pili akakata, ndo akanikata. Akachukua mkono akakimbia nao.